से पहले स्टार्ट करें।
Okay, good afternoon all of you.
Very good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ready with which chapter?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ma'am, chapter 2.
Yes, you will start with chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Stop singing. Now, nutrition in living organisms, animals and man. So, here we are going to see in this chapter that how different types of animals have different method or different method. For that, in the previous lesson, we have discussed that animals are kept in the category of heterotroph, so they will not
Yes,
be
ma'am.
able to prepare their food. This we have come to know, and we have studied or discussed about the autotrophs also, and in what were the method or mode of taking up of food in plants we have discussed. Now here we are
Yes, ma'am.
that how the different there are variety of organisms in nature, children, isn't it? So many birds, insects, animals, human beings, so are of different category as they differ in according to their species. According to their species, they differ from one another. But is it possible to discuss the nutrition method of all the animals over here? No. It is
No,
not
ma'am.
discuss the nutrition method or the intake of food of all the animals, but we will discuss in short, or we are the book has just taken some examples of different animals, few animals, and it has been discussed in your book that how the method of or mode of intake of food is taking place human beings in detail. That we will discuss in detail. Then we will first discuss what are the different mode of intake of food, like methods of intake of food in sparrow, as it has got a short beak. Short beak is made to pick up small seeds and worms because that bird is also very small. So you can just keep your book in front so that you can understand. So that
Yes, ma'am.
of food in sparrow, as a sparrow is what? A very small organism. Not very small, but it is a small. It is not so small that we cannot see by our naked eye, but it is small. It is a bird. And so the birds have a small, their beaks are, you can see a variety of beaks in different types of animals. In eagle and vulture, those who are carnivorous birds, which can survive on flesh or meat, they are having hooked shaped beak. And parrot, as they have to just crack the so it has also got a hook type of beak, but it is different from that of eagle. There is a slight difference in all these different types of birds. So sparrow, if we talk, then it is a small bird and it has the capability to pick up seeds from the soil and worms from the soil. Then
Yes, ma'am.
hummingbird. Hummingbird has got a tubular beak which helps them to suck the nectar. What is this nectar, children? Nectar of flowers.
Nectar is sweet like juice present in flower.
Sweet
Yes, ma'am.
Which butterfly and some birds suck up for their food.
And honeybee
Birds
also.
like honeybee also.
तो honeybee different type of sucking method. honeybee में फिर दूसरी तरह का होता है. हमिंग बर्ड में एक लॉन्ग बीक होता है, जो आप जैसे सपोज कर लो आपको कोई लिक्विड चीज पीना होता है, जैसे आप कोकोनट वाटर पीते हो तो आप एक पाइप लगाते हो.
Straw.
हाँ.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Please come on time. We have started the lesson. So, when we when we take coconut, taking liquid things, we have to take the straw or with the help of a pipe, we suck or we take the juice of the water. Or
your pants bottle, okay? Then portion, but in ABL's chapter 1 to chapter 11 will consist.
Ma'am, किसी का class चल रहा है दूसरा.
1 to chapter 8. See your pants bottle.
Sing.
Namahraj. Namarnavraj.
Arnav, you are very disturbing.
Arnav Raj Singh.
If
Ma'am, please remove.
then you just shift to that other. If your brother or sister is having some other class, then you shift to other corner. Don't combine; it will all get mingled up. So here we were talking that the hummingbird has got a long tube, so the liquid things can be taken with the help of what? A tubular pipe-like structure. If we also have to take, then we take it with the help
Yes, ma'am.
straw. Then in that same way, this hummingbird is having a long tubular structure because it has to take the juice or the nectar of the flower. Then comes your cow. The cow has got sharp pinches, and now cow is a herbivore or a carnivore?
Herbivore.
Herbivorous.
Herbivorous.
Herbivores.
It will have-
Herbivores.
it will have to chew the cellulose part and the grass,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
are present in the grasses, in the that husk, whatever the food stuffs they eat. Then they have got a you can say that type of set of teeth which is helpful in chewing or masticating the food into finer pieces. Then we
Honor.
and grinding up of the or the method of this taking of food in cows. We will talk about it later, but just now it has been mentioned in your book that it helps in the teeth helps to cut and grind. Then the jaws of the snake
Okay, ma'am.
follow them. Now here we can see if we are taking two examples. We are having Vedant Singh. Are you having any problem? And Rishabh Raj of class 7B. You close your screen. Stop sharing your screen just now. It is not necessary. Now, we can see that if we are taking a few examples only, then we can see there is a difference of nutrition in these organisms. So what about the category? Then how we can categorize them according to their mode of intake of food? To categorize them or to separate them from each other, we have got different types of food habits, and according to that food habits, we can categorize the animals. Like those categories are your herbivore, carnivore, and
And carnivores. Omnivores.
Omnivore.
in this way, we can categorize that these animals are kept in herbivorous animals according to the food they take or food habit they have. We are keeping the different, we are keeping the animals in different categories. Now, herbi means herbs. It has been derived from herb. Herb,
Yes, ma'am.
what? Herb is a
Low a small plant.
Small plants.
Tall plants usually having a height of
very small plant use. Herb, shrub and tree. This is the type of the plant.
Yes, ma'am.
Herbs are very small, like grasses.
Yes, ma'am.
Grasses क्या होता है?
Tulsi.
Inches in height. So That way we can categorize. Then carnivores means the flesh-eating animals. Those who are surviving on flesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Omnivore, both, but means they will take herbs also and they will take carbs also, which are from
Flesh.
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 Both, both,
Flesh.
both the category. So here there are few examples. Cow, these are herbivores, lion, tiger, carnivores, and human beings.
Deer.
These are
Deer.
deer.
Omnivores.
This mode of nutrition, these three mode of nutrition are there. In the previous chapter also we have studied, but as it is concerned with this topic also, the term has been described: saprotrophic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and holozoic nutrition.
Holozoic.
So saprotrophic, we know that those who are surviving on
The host plant.
Dead and decaying matter.
Dead and decaying matter.
Yes, and now there in carnivores also there are animals who take flesh food, flesh meat, and there are animals who
Yes,
which
ma'am.
take dead and decaying.
Yes,
Saprotrophic,
ma'am.
which are they are surviving on dead and decaying. Then parasitic, which can suck
The organism survives with the help of another
The
living
nutrition
organism
from
prepared by the
other
host.
living organism known as host.
Suck the food prepared by the host.
directly you can say that it can take the nutrients directly from the host, from the other animals. Then holozoic, which can swallow the whole food, in which we can keep ourselves also in this category, animals and amoeba.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
What is going on? Don't disturb the class like this. Then after that, we are having this three category which we have already discussed, that the saprotrophic, in saprotrophic nutrition, the dead and decaying, the plants and the animals survive on dead and decaying organism. Such organisms secrete enzymes outside, digest the organic food and absorb the soluble organic compound.
Extracellular digestion.
Yes. No, not extracellular digestion. That is how they are taking after
Pores, digestive juices, and outside the body.
Outside the cells or sometimes even outside the body.
substance which has got dead or the organism which has got dead, how do they decay? By the secretion of some certain enzymes outside their body.
Digestive juices.
And juices.
Oh, why digestive juices? Digestive juices will digest. And in saprotroph, what is happening? What is the process carried out? जब कोई animal डेड हो जाता है तो उसके बाद क्या होता है, उसका डिकेइंग होता है ना, उसमें बैक्टीरिया का ग्रोथ
Yes,
होता है.
ma'am.
तो उसमें
Yes.
don't confuse with
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
digestion and all. This is not.
Yes, ma'am.
उसमें एक बैक्टीरिया डेवलप होता है, उस बैक्टीरिया के थ्रू एंजाइम का सेक्रेशन होता है और वो उस सब्सटेंस को डिकेइंग प्रोसेस में कैरी आउट होता है. जैसे कि आप देखते होंगे कि
Yes,
कोई
ma'am.
ऑर्गेनिज्म मरा तो वो थोड़े दिन पर अगर सॉइल में रहेगा, पहले तो वो क्या देगा, एक फाउल स्मेल देता है. तो फाउल स्मेल
Yes, ma'am.
ड्यू टू द ग्रोथ ऑफ
Bacteria.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
उसको डीजेनरेट करता है. वो धीरे धीरे उसको क्या करता है, उसके बॉडी को, ऑर्गेनिक बॉडी को धीरे धीरे और डिग्रेड करके और उसको सॉइल में मिक्सअप कर देता है. तो थोड़े दिन के बाद देखोगे कि वो डेड बॉडी में कोई स्मेल भी नहीं आ रहा है और वो सॉइल की तरह ही बन गया. ठीक है. Then parasite, we have already studied that in the parasite, the one organism is benefited and the other one is
Harmed.
another one is harmed. ये हमेशा याद रखना.
Harmed.
एक उसमें जो पैरासाइट
Host.
बेनिफिटेड होगा, और जो जिस पर वो पैरासाइट लिव कर रहा है दैट विल गेट
Host.
harmed.
Oh,
लाइक जैसे आपके हेयर्स में हेड लाउस होता है ना लड़कियों में
Yes,
ज्यादा।
ma'am.
Why? Because they have long hair. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि वो लड़कियों को बहुत पसंद करता है, ऐसा बात नहीं है। इसलिए होता
no,
है
ma'am.
लॉन्ग हेयर क्लीननेस प्रॉपर नहीं हो पाता है तो वो उसमें जेनरेट कर जाता है ड्यू टू या फिर केयरलेसनेस। अगर आप फ्रेंड्स के साथ हैं जो जिसके पास ऑलरेडी उसका एग्स है और
Head loss.
ट्रांसफर हो गया तो दैट विल क्रिएट हेड लॉस। तो वो क्या कर रहा है, आपके दिमाग के ब्लड को क्या कर रहा है,
Suck कर रहा है.
Suck कर रहा है.
यू आर बिकमिंग द होस्ट ऑफ
Suck हो रहा, suck कर रहा.
वो हेड लॉस का आप होस्ट हो गए और आपको आराम से आपका खून खा रहा है और आपको पता भी नहीं चल रहा है। द यू
No, ma'am.
स्क्रैचिंग योर हेयर
No, ma'am.
नॉट फ्रॉम योर हेयर। बहुत सारे बच्चों को हम देखे हैं कि they just keep on scratching their hair because it gets causes irritation by sucking on the skin, and they are not ready to remove it. We have to, first of all, if we are suffering from that, then we should clean our hair properly, and that should be removed from your body immediately. Body loss किसको कहते हैं?
हम यो कम बदमाश नहीं है, अपना को समझता है कि सब
Monday and Prince
सैटरडे कैसे का जंगली भाग गया
Mother's Sunday.
बंद नहीं मतलब कल का दिखा रहा है।
Mother's Sunday 7-8.
the studies.
अरे
Then after that, we were talking about body loss. Body loss is that type of substance only. वो उसी तरह का एक इंसेक्ट होता है और वो हमारे बॉडी के कपड़ों में रहता है और वो हमारे बॉडी का न्यूट्रिएंट्स सक करता है. Then tapeworm, roundworm, some of the tapeworm and roundworms are also found in our stomach. जब आप लोग छोटे होते हैं तो in that stage these type of tapeworm and roundworm develops in the stomach due to bad eating habit. You bite your nails, then you take your food without washing hands. These all you take too much of sugar. These all things develop this roundworm and tapeworm in your stomach. So they are parasite which lives inside the stomach. Then holozoic nutrition. This is a mode of nutrition in which organisms like amoeba and human being eat food that may be solid or in liquid state. Then we will come to this topic, that is nutrition in humans. So if we are talking about nutrition in humans, I have already told you that we are developed systems for body function. First system that we are going to discuss here is our digestive system.
Digestive system.
Digestive system.
Nutrition, जो हमारे nutrition से concerned है. Then here this digestive system,
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
the overall process, that is ingestion, digestion,
Absorption. Assimilation.
Assimilation. Addition.
Digestion.
कोई समरी लिखने बोले तो आप कहाँ से शुरू करोगे? इनटेक ऑफ
Ingestion.
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 intake of food is carried out by the mouth. That is our
Mouth.
वो हमारा क्या है, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं?
Buccal cavity.
Buccal cavity.
Buccal cavity.
It is connected with a pipe-like structure which is known as food pipe
Esophagus.
or
Esophagus.
and
Food pipe or esophagus.
then you that in which part of our digestive system does the digestion start, then what will you say?
Stomach.
Stomach.
Mouth. 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 Mouth.
Mouth. My mouth.
Mouth.
Saliva digests glucose partially.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
As we take our food inside our mouth, the saliva which is present where? कहाँ present है saliva? Salivary gland.
Salivary gland.
Buccal cavity in salivary glands.
Salivary gland.
Salivary gland.
Cavity की किस part में present रहता है? Salivary gland.
Salivary gland. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, tongue.
पूछ रहे हैं. Where is this salivary gland located?
Tongue.
In the
Ma'am,
buccal
tongue.
कहाँ?
Tongue.
बोलो.
In our mouth.
In near cheeks. Near cheeks.
In our mouth.
Ma'am, inside cheeks.
तो होता ही है. Not cheeks. Tongue के आसपास. At the body. उसके wall के पास. ठीक है. Then there we have got, then what is this saliva known as? तो saliva को और क्या बोला जाता है? Saliva को क्या बोल सकते हैं? वो क्या है? What is it?
Digestive juice.
Digestive juices. Liquid.
Digestive. But we will call it as enzyme also. ठीक है?
Enzymes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Enzymes.
This is correct, but we can call it as enzyme also. So I talk like that only, that the saliva is secreted, which is the first enzyme which converts the starch into glucose and particle starch. The saliva is responsible for moistening the food. Moistening, you all understand? Moistening.
Yes,
समझ-
ma'am.
moistening का मतलब
Yes, ma'am. To make
Yes,
soft.
ma'am.
हाँ, to
To make
make
soft for digestion.
to make soft. अगर मान लो बहुत रफ और हार्ड सब्सटेंस रहेगा तो आप उसको क्या swallow कर पाओगे?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am.
No, ma'am.
You will be able to swallow. क्यों नहीं कर पाओगे? ये बताओ. बोलो.
मैम वो इसोफेगस में मैम फंस जाएगा.
Ma'am,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
esophagus.
मैम इसोफेगस में कॉन्ट्रैक्शन और एक्सपेंशन अच्छे से नहीं हो पाएगा.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
solid substance के कारण हम contraction नहीं हो पाएगा उस esophagus में.
Why? That I am telling you why. क्योंकि हमारा जो digestive system है, food pipe is a muscular structure. उसमें सिर्फ muscles है, जो उसको support नहीं करेगा. हम soft thing उसमें नहीं जाएगा, तो वो क्या करेगा? जो contraction और expansion होता है, वो उसको slip करने में क्या होगा? पूरे that muscular chamber को वो
ब्लॉक कर देगा.
है ना? That will get damaged. In Raj, in which class is he? आप किस क्लास से हो?
Ma'am, 7C. Ma'am, 7C. 28 number.
Study, you immediately leave the class. Otherwise, listen carefully what I am saying. अगर हम रिवीजन में कोई क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, आप नहीं जवाब दोगे. और पढ़ा रहे हैं तो डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हो. Then come to the topic absorption. Now the digested food is absorbed by the walls of the small intestine. ये आपका पूरा जब स्टमक में जाकर डाइजेशन हो जाता है, स्टमक भी अपना एंजाइम रिलीज करता है. वो हम लोग अभी डिटेल में पॉइंट वाइज आगे हम लोग पढ़ेंगे, अलग अलग ये ऑर्गन्स के बारे में, डाइजेस्टिव ऑर्गन्स के बारे में, कि अलग अलग ऑर्गन.
Ma'am,
हाँ बोलो. तुम्हारा
Villi absorbs the digested food.
वो अभी बाद में, वो अभी हम लोग अभी बहुत सारा स्टेप उसके पहले अभी हम लोग और सारे ऑर्गन्स के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. ये आपको एक
Yes,
शॉर्ट
ma'am.
बता रहे हैं कि एब्जॉर्प्शन होता है जब स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन का वॉल्स से पास करके और वो ये लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में चला जाता है, तब आपका वो ब्लड स्ट्रीम
Yes, ma'am. उसी बीच में absorption होता है.
Then the absorbed food is utilized by the body, और वो absorbed food in the form, कैसे food हमारे body में utilize होगा? Food directly utilize
Growth and formation.
नहीं होगा, तो उसके लिए क्या होना है? फूड को कन्वर्ट होना है ब्लड में, और ब्लड तब जाकर प्यूरिफिकेशन होता है और प्यूरिफाई करके फिर हमारे बॉडी में रिटर्न करता है. इन दैट वे वी कैन से दैट, एंड देन आफ्टर दैट जब लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में आने के बाद जो अनवांटेड रेसिड्यू जो मिक्सअप कर गया ब्लड के साथ, वो दैट इज ओके. जो नहीं मिक्सअप किया, जो रेसिड्यूअल मैटर गया, that is ejected from our body through the process of ingestion. And
Ma'am,
undigested matter mainly consists of roughage.
not roughage, everything, सब कुछ रह सकता है उसमें, केवल roughage नहीं रहता है. Roughage is a very important component to digest the food, but not only roughage. ठीक है? Then buccal cavity, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. Overall, the alimentary canal is related or connected to these chambers of our digestive system. So,
yes, ma'am.
what are the in this course? In course of traveling from mouth to anus, there are different glands which also pour their secretion for further digestion of the food. Clear? So, here on page number 17, you can have a look of these type of different, you can say, of the digestive system, in which we can see two glands. That is your first is your salivary gland, then the
Salivary gland.
liver is also there, pancreas is there.
Pancreas.
These all
Yes,
are
ma'am.
glands which are storing their special secretion for proper
Digestion of food.
particular type of substance in our. So this is the overall journey of the food from the mouth till the lips. Now we are going to start with one by one what happens in the first step, then second, then what are the different. These all we will start today. Mouth and buccal cavity. We all know that the food is taken in through the mouth, from where it goes into the buccal cavity. Our buccal cavity contains teeth and tongue. The salivary gland present here release saliva into the buccal cavity. Now there is one activity. When you are chewing a piece of bread for 3-4 minutes, now note the change in the taste. जब आप उसको 3-4 minutes के लिए चबाओगे, तो उसमें एक particular type का taste develop होता है. So why is this taste over there? Because
Due
of
to saliva.
Because saliva contains digestive.
Saliva being mixed, saliva which is a digestive juice being breaking down the starch in the form of sugar, and hence that starchy substance when chewed for some time tastes sweet. और वो तब एक पर्टिकुलर आप जो भी खाते होगे उसका एक पर्टिकुलर टेस्ट डेवलप होता है हमारे बॉडी में, हमारे माउथ में, बगल कैविटी में.
Yes,
तो
ma'am.
आपको टेस्ट ड्यू
Yes, ma'am.
saliva which is getting mixed with it. ठीक है? Then teeth.
Okay, ma'am.
Teeth are rooted in socket of the bones of the jaw. These are covered by white, strong, shiny protective material called enamel. And teeth help in cutting, tearing, and grinding of food. Then, how many types of teeth? Now we are in the buccal cavity where we have got, humans have got 32 larger teeth. सेकेंड जो सेट होता है जब हमारा मिल्क टीथ नीचे होना
Permanent teeth.
हाँ तो
Yes, ma'am. Permanent teeth.
Permanent.
in our lifetime. अपने लाइफ टाइम में हमारे पास 2 सेट ऑफ टीथ होता है और एक सेट फॉल करता है एट द एज ऑफ 3, 4, 5, 6 इयर्स के लगभग में एक सेट
Yes,
आपका
ma'am.
जाएगा और दूसरा सेट ऑफ टीथ डेवलप होगा जो 32 के नंबर होता है, and that is known as permanent teeth. Then
Permanent teeth.
4 types teeth, incisors, canines, premolars.
Premolars and molars.
These
Molars.
are the 4 types. Incisors का क्या काम है? Cutting of food. Canines का काम है tearing of food.
Tearing of food,
और premolars
grinding of food,
Grinding.
Chewing and grinding of food.
grinding में premolars और molars दोनों help करते हैं.
yes ma'am.
Enamel is the hardest substance in the human body. आप देखते होंगे हमारे पूरे बॉडी सिस्टम में कहीं भी स्टोनी पार्ट नहीं है, लेकिन हमारा टीथ क्या है? सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग पार्ट है और वो होता है हमारा इनेमल में, गम्स में एम्बेडेड होता है. तो उसको हम लोग क्या कहेंगे? दैट विल बी द हार्डेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ योर बॉडी. दैट इज द हार्डेस्ट सब्सटेंस इन ह्यूमन बॉडी and it covers the outer portion of the teeth and it is made up of mineral salts and keratin. It can withstand quite high pressure. वो बहुत high pressure में भी वो आपका जल्दी से ब्रेकअप नहीं करता है. Then tongue. Tongue is a muscular organ attached to the floor of the buccal cavity and it is free to move at its free and front end where it can move in all directions, and the tongue helps in mixing up with the saliva with the food. It helps in swallowing and it has got types of taste bud which help us to know about the sweet, sour, bitter and salty taste. And this we can see through the help of the diagram that it has been located in a particular area of our tongue, that the further end corner is for bitter taste, then side part is for sour and salty, and the front part is for the sweet taste. So the tongue is considered to be the busiest organ. ये सबसे busy organ है हमारे बॉडी का, क्योंकि ये हमेशा चलते रहता है. जब आप खाते हो तब भी चलता है और जब ये हम बोलते हैं, इन वर्क ऑफ स्पीकिंग ऑल्सो, आप जो काम करते हो, then that also the tongue is there. And you all might have studied also different types of sound. In Hindi you have studied that different types of sound is created by the touching or throwing away of the tongue at different part of the है ना? आप लोग पढ़ते हो ना?
Yes ma'am.
निकलता है, तालू से ये आवाज निकलता है, पढ़े हो कि नहीं हिंदी में? I think in 7th, 6th, 7th it is taught. Keep it till here. Tomorrow we will start with the food pipe. आपके पास एक ये है, एक एक्टिविटी हुआ है पेज नंबर 20 में. उसमें आपको करना क्या है कि किस में आपको take some water that has been obtained after boiling rice. राइस को बॉईल करने के बाद जो वाटर डेवलप होता है तो उसमें क्या होगा? स्टार्च होगा. दिस वाटर हैज सम स्टार्च डिसॉल्व्ड इन इट.
Yes ma'am.
वाटर
Yes ma'am.
4 ग्लास बॉल्स, उसको 2-3 ड्रॉप्स उसमें वाटर डाल के और अलग अलग सेपरेट बाउल्स में रख दीजिए और लेबल कर दीजिए ABCD. Add a 2 teaspoon of plain water to each bowl. Now add a teaspoon of your saliva to bowl B and heat another teaspoon of saliva over a flame for 20 seconds and add it to bowl C. After about 10 minutes, 4 or 5 drops of iodine in each bowl except bowl B. Tabulate your observation. Presence of blue-black color addition after the addition of iodine. This is a sure test for presence of starch. ये आप लोग कर भी सकते हो. आप क्रश कर लो, जो मम्मी रोटी बनाती हैं उसको आपको क्रश करके और वाटर में बॉईल कर लेना है. तो उससे जो स्टार्च रिलीज होगा उसमें अगर आयोडीन आप डालोगे तो वो आपका ब्लू ब्लैक कलर में डेवलप हो जाता है. वही आपका ये यहाँ भी कह रहा है करने के लिए. ठीक है, ये हम लोग आयोडीन टेस्ट कैन डू इट व्हेन वी विल बी, बहुत इजी टेस्ट है. ठीक है, यहाँ तक दिक्कत किसी को? एनीबॉडी?
No, ma'am.
Has any problem?
No ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So your homework is to go through it, read the chapter And again I am
Okay,
telling
ma'am.
that for your half yearly exam, reading is very, very important. बहुत important है reading. From learning the question answer, you have to read the chapter also. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Confusion, new
Okay,
student.
ma'am.
किसी को confusion है, कुछ पूछना है?
No, ma'am.
मैम मैम टीथ ईटिंग हैबिट पे डिपेंड होता है ना मैम ऑर्गेनिज्म के?
Yeah.
क्या reading habit पे develop होता है?
मैम टीथ ईटिंग हैबिट पे डिपेंड होता है ना मैम ऑर्गेनिज्म के?
I am not getting your question. फिर से बोलो, complete करो question.
मैम टीथ मैम एनिमल का टीथ मैम उसके ईटिंग हैबिट पे डिपेंड होता है?
कैटेगरी का वो फूड लेगा के हिसाब से उसका डेवलप होता है टीथ. ईटिंग हैबिट पर नहीं, क्वालिटी ऑफ फूड. जैसे आप लायन और टाइगर को देखोगे, उसका
मैम कैनाइन वेल डेवलप्ड होता है.
कैनाइन्स जो होता है वो बहुत वेल डेवलप्ड होता है, बिकॉज दे हैव टू टीयर द फ्लैश.
Tear the flesh.
हाँ, फ्लैश को टीयर करना है, बहुत वेल डेवलप्ड उसका कैनाइन्स होता है. आप अगर वॉच करोगे स्ट्रक्चर अपने टीथ का, आईना लेके देखना, आगे का 4 टीथ आपका जो है इंसीजर्स है,
Incisor.
इंसीजर्स, लेकिन कैनाइन थोड़ा पॉइंटेड होता है. दोनों का
Yes.
आपको रहेगा दोनों साइड में, वो अपर जॉ एंड लोअर जॉ में, वो देखना a bit pointed in comparison with the others. और उसमें प्री मोलर्स और मोलर्स में ग्रूव्स होता है. ग्रूव्स होने के कारण क्या होता है, वो मैस्टिकेट करने में, च्यू करके ग्राइंड करने में आपको बहुत मदद करता है. So that is according to the food habit. ठीक है? Okay. Thank you all of you.
ओके मैम.